we're here to tell Chase that they're doing the wrong thing, and this is the beginning of a long campaign against Chase until they understand that we're not going to sit by and let them continue to finance this filthy industry. The days of coal are numbered. It's time to move on from coal. They were burning coal 2,000 years ago when the Romans entered Britain. We're still burning it today. Every other industry's moved on. Everybody else has moved on. It's time for coal to move on. Stop burning coal. Chase needs to stop financing the destruction of America, the destruction of communities, the poisoning of our children, the poisoning of our women. They need to stop. They need to stop it now, and we're not going to stop until they stop.
Haven't most banks already pulled out of this industry? Is Chase still one of them?
Many banks are pulling out of the funding of coal. Bank of America is not funding companies like Massey Coal. Massey Coal is probably the worst coal company in the world. They're led by a man who still denies that there's climate change going on. They're completely irresponsible. Many banks are starting to see the light. They're starting to know that their customers aren't going to put up with this kind of financing, and they're starting to force their banks to pull their money out. Chase is still holding out, and we're hopeful that that's...
No, I know it.
Scott, can you tell us why you're out here this morning?
First, my name is John Wathen. I am the Hurricane Creekkeeper. I represent Citizens Coal Council, and today I'm representing WATERKEEPER Alliance International. I'm here to tell Chase Manhattan, J.P. Morgan, that our mountains are not expendable. The people of Appalachia should not be considered the nation's energy sacrifice zone. J.P. Morgan, Chase Manhattan, financing mountaintop removal at an alarming financial figure. They're also financing the building of coal-fired power plants, which will continue the madness for decades to come. Coal is depleting energy resources. If J.P. Morgan, Chase Manhattan really wanted to protect the interests of their clients, they would invest in new renewable energy resources, cleaner, greener electricity, instead of condemning our neighborhood. So we're here today. This is the last time we're coming peacefully to ask them not to do this anymore. People have to realize in New York City, you don't see coal mines like we do in coal. When you go down through Appalachia, you're going to experience a mindset that hasn't been there for decades. We're on the verge of civil unrest in Appalachia that is going to equal anything that happened during the Civil War. Families are fighting families, communities are fighting communities. People just want to exist without fear of being washed away in their sleep because of the huge slurry in town. Children in Appalachia today, in rainy season, are actually going to bed with their clothes on because there's no time to put on their clothes in one of these huge impoundment places. Buffalo Creek in Logan County, West Virginia. It broke many years ago, but within 10 minutes, 128 people died. And we're still using that same technique to store this slurry today, only in bigger impoundments and in more dangerous places. Chase Manhattan, J.P. Morgan have an obligation to protect their clients and to be responsible financiers for the United States of America. We in Appalachia are part of the United States of America, and they don't have the right to condemn us to death. They have no right to condemn our communities so that Manhattan can leave their lights on 24 hours a day with nobody in the building.